the way he grow with the wrong community. I mean, like, and you have to know how to respect and how to, not too arrogant or anything. I'm not saying that, but sometimes bad company corrupt good character.
Another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossing.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can't spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
Manny Pacquiao has now joined several figures from the boxing world who have raised allegations surrounding Floyd Mayweather's reported real estate dealings. This time, however, Pacquiao's comments went beyond the property controversy itself. The boxing icon also claimed that Mayweather personally deceived him in connection with money following their fight years ago.
I won the fight.
Okay. So tell us, what do you think of Floyd Mayweather Jr. out of the ring, just as a person? How do you view him?
Well, it's for me, it's not good for him that he won like that, and there's a big question in the minds of the fans.
Pacquiao claimed that the original agreement between the two fighters called for a 60-40 split. According to his account, however, Mayweather ultimately took 70%, even though Pacquiao said an additional percentage was not included in the contract they initially signed. He alleged that he was supposed to receive 40% of the fight revenue, while Mayweather would receive the other share. Pacquiao further claimed that Mayweather later argued the extra 10% was tied to winning the bout. Since Floyd won, Pacquiao says his final share was reduced to 30%. According to Pacquiao, attempts to resolve the disagreement privately were unsuccessful, while the relevant boxing authorities did not provide the assistance he expected. Eventually, he said, he chose to move on from the dispute. The controversy naturally raises another question. Would Pacquiao still want a rematch?
But do you want the rematch in part? How do you view him just as a person, not about the fight, but you've expressed before that you never really liked what he stood for outside the ring as a person, and you would like to defeat him because of that. Is that fair to say?
I'm what I see him outside the ring is of course, I don't want to blame him, but
Regarding the alleged $400 million real estate controversy, Manny Pacquiao said he did not have extensive knowledge of the specific case. However, he claimed that several sources he considered trustworthy had previously told him that some of Mayweather's business activities were questionable, including those connected to Mayweather Promotions. Pacquiao suggested that there have been too many questionable dealings surrounding Mayweather's business interests to ignore. He also pointed to the limited number of fighters associated with Mayweather Promotions over the years as something he viewed as concerning. Because Pacquiao claims to have personally experienced what he considers unfair treatment from Mayweather, he said the allegations did not completely surprise him. He encouraged the companies, organizations, governments, and individuals connected to the situation to take the appropriate steps and address the concerns surrounding the reported business practices.
Big question because of that controversial decision. Although I'm not complaining that what's happening, but I respect like I said, I respect the decision of the judges, but in my belief, in my heart, that I thought I would.
Pacquiao said that during his own dispute with Mayweather, many people around him believed Floyd would never face meaningful consequences and was treated as though he were beyond accountability. Even though Pacquiao felt he had failed to obtain justice in his own situation, he said he hoped anyone who was allegedly affected more recently would have a better chance of getting a fair outcome. That he also admitted that, in hindsight, he may have stopped pursuing his own case too soon. According to his comments, anyone bringing new allegations should continue seeking answers through the proper legal channels and allow investigators to determine whether Mayweather should face any penalties. Whether those individuals choose to pursue action is ultimately their decision. Meanwhile, one fan offered an especially critical opinion, arguing that Mayweather's boxing accomplishments were the only part of his public image worth admiring. The fan suggested that Pacquiao's accusations made it harder to view Mayweather as completely above suspicion and described him as someone who has always tried to outmaneuver others and maintain an image of superiority.
Still young, so what I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind, because to get a 8 different weight division is not that easy. And I'm not trying to boast what I have accomplished in life, but I'm just saying this to repeat. You might forget that the best fighter in the world has a.
However, Floyd Mayweather has strongly rejected the claim suggesting that he is bankrupt. In his response, he essentially made it clear that even if people wanted to call him broke, he was not concerned about the label. Whenever Mayweather appears aboard his private aircraft or showcases another property from his reported real estate holdings, he continues to project the image of someone who remained financially successful. Despite rumors alleging that a $42 million business controversy had left him facing severe financial trouble, Mayweather appeared publicly as though nothing had changed. Looking confident and well-dressed, the retired boxing champion seemed determined to demonstrate that his financial position remained strong. During an appearance at the Real Deal Forum in New York, Mayweather addressed the bankruptcy rumors directly, dismissing the claims with a confident attitude.
There's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather, and he can tell you that himself. You know, when we talk about Hall of Famer, he's a Hall of Famer, but nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather. Don't let them.
Mayweather has repeatedly suggested that there is no simple formula for becoming Floyd Mayweather. He has emphasized that although he is recognized as a Hall of Famer, nobody can simply copy the path he took or replicate his success. That he also pointed to his reported collection of private jets, extensive property holdings, and financial independence as evidence that he does not see himself as someone who has lost everything. His message was essentially that if possessing that kind of wealth qualifies as being broke, then he would gladly accept the label. The controversy gained momentum after journalist Stephen A. Smith reportedly suggested that Mayweather had been pushed toward bankruptcy following an alleged embezzlement scheme. Floyd, however, responded by relying heavily on the lifestyle he continues to display publicly rather than presenting detailed financial records or bringing in accountants to settle a discussion. Mayweather focused on his reputation and the image he has built over the years. His message was that his name represents success, luxury, and a carefully protected legacy, one he intends to defend as confidently as he defended his boxing title.
Humility.
I'm not here to talk about your personal life. When we talk about, you know, what's going on inside that square circle, I'm the best. No matter how you rate it, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you slice it, no matter if you go to 100 years back, 300 years back, all the way to now, there's only one best. And that's Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather pushed back against those who accused him of being dishonest, arguing that he had spent years building his reputation and would not allow anyone to damage his name or affect the reputation of his family, though he also used the moment to defend his real estate ventures, insisting that the investments are legitimate and have generated profits. According to Mayweather, his financial ambitions have grown significantly over time, moving from an 8-figure level toward 9-figure wealth. He explained that his focus is no longer limited to personal success. Instead, he wants to establish financial security that can benefit future generations of his family. With his boxing career behind him, Mayweather described legacy as his new priority. He added that real estate has become his new competitive arena, while acknowledging that he continues to learn and develop his business skills. Ultimately, he said his biggest goal is to create a future where his children can achieve even more than he did.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Even with people hoping to see Mayweather's financial image collapse, Floyd Mayweather Jr. continues to present himself as financially secure, surrounded by luxury, properties, private aircraft, and substantial wealth. If that situation is truly bankruptcy, the narrator jokingly suggests that many people would like to know how to achieve it at the same time. The former 5-division champion remains a controversial figure, and some boxing fans believe he deserves criticism for the influence he has had on the sport. One major complaint centers on the importance placed on maintaining an undefeated record. Critics argue that Mayweather helped popularize the idea that fighters should protect their perfect records at almost any cost. According to this view, the emphasis on staying unbeaten has encouraged some boxers to avoid particularly difficult matchups rather than risk suffering a loss.
You can do the same. It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I figured, right? Yeah. And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. This is what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing?
Another major criticism aimed at Mayweather is the increasing commercialization of boxing, with some fans arguing that financial interests have become more important than competitive matchups and entertainment value. Critics often connect this shift to the business model Mayweather helped popularize. At the same time, Mayweather has faced speculation about whether he suffered major financial losses, including claims involving an alleged $400 million real estate scheme. Mayweather has strongly rejected those allegations. Despite the controversy, his name remains closely associated with wealth, luxury, and financial success in the boxing world. Whatever the debate surrounding his finances or influence on the sport, it is difficult to deny Mayweather's extraordinary ability inside the ring. Many consider him one of boxing's greatest fighters, particularly because of his technical precision, defensive ability, and exceptional understanding of the sport. That view has also been expressed by Joe Rogan, who has discussed how discipline and preparation can play a major role in combat sports.
All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
According to Joe Rogan, reaching the highest level in any field often requires giving something up in return. He suggested that becoming an all-time great may require sacrifices rather than maintaining perfect balance in every part of life. Rogan also highlighted what he considers one of Floyd Mayweather's most remarkable achievements, his ability to avoid taking significant punishment throughout an extremely long career. He noted that Mayweather was rarely hit cleanly or seriously, which he viewed as an extraordinary accomplishment. Beyond his offensive technique, Mayweather's discipline has often been identified as another major strength. His strict approach to training, preparation, and lifestyle helped him maintain elite performance for many years. While Rogan only briefly touched on that aspect, many observers believe Mayweather's commitment and self-control were just as important to his success as his natural boxing ability.
To the IRS, how much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money, there's probably
One of the qualities most often praised about Mayweather is the level of discipline he maintained even while enjoying the social side of his lifestyle. He could attend parties and nightlife events, yet reportedly avoided alcohol and smoking and stayed committed to his training routine. Stories about his preparation describe him leaving clubs in the early morning hours and heading home so he could complete his cardio work. He was also known for following strict habits around fight preparation, including avoiding very cold water before bouts because he believed it could negatively affect his body. That commitment to preparation played a major role in his undefeated professional record. Even after retiring from professional competition in 2017, the 48-year-old boxing legend has continued appearing in exhibition events, showing that his connection to the sport remains strong.
there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right.
You know
I've
what's
given
not
you
good?
$25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell them.
The importance of discipline is also evident in the careers of several elite fighters from Dagestan, particularly the brothers in sport Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev. Rogan has pointed to their extraordinary consistency and work ethic as major reason for their success. He argued that the same level of commitment that helped make Khabib one of MMA's most dominant competitors has also played a major role in Makhachev's rise. Khabib built a reputation for controlling opponents and maintaining an exceptional winning record, while Makhachev established himself among the elite at lightweight and continued competing at the highest level. Their careers illustrate how discipline, preparation, and consistency can become defining advantages for championship-level fighters.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but when I'll show you, when I'll show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Still, there is no single formula for reaching the top in combat sports, and John Jones offers a very different example. John Jones, widely regarded as one of MMA's greatest fighters, has openly discussed how differently he approached certain fight camps compared with athletes known for extremely strict preparation. Jones previously described using partying as a way to deal with the mental pressure surrounding his upcoming bouts. He said that, during his career, he sometimes went out and drank heavily shortly before fights. Although he later recognized the habit as unhealthy and unwise, he viewed it at the time as a psychological safety net. His reasoning was that if he had already allowed himself to relax and make mistakes before a fight, losing would feel less devastating. Jones explained that this routine became a mental crutch he repeatedly relied on throughout his career, despite knowing it was far from an ideal approach to preparation.
Look at this. Look at all the diamonds. That's millions of dollars worth of diamonds. I mean, that's bonkers. Yeah, he's like a professional baller.
Like that watch right there is not like, I wouldn't wear it because it's not my thing.
Yeah.
Even if, I had it, I wouldn't wear it. It's just not attractive to me.
No, I'm not into blinged out watches either.
Nah.
I like mechanical watches.
Jones explained that his pre-fight partying gave him a psychological fallback. In his mind, if an opponent managed to defeat him, he could attribute the result to the poor choices he had made before the bout rather than questioning his actual ability. At the same time, he said that he still completed his training and entered fights with a strong belief in his own abilities. That combination of preparation and confidence helped him maintain the mindset that he could overcome anyone. The discussion then returns to Joe Rogan's appreciation of Floyd Mayweather's technical brilliance. However, the conversation also shifts toward Manny Pacquiao, whose involvement in the broader Mayweather debate has brought additional attention as he continues his return to competitive boxing.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
once
broke?
again? Come on, fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no...
Figured it's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. Needs that money has to keep coming in. If you're going to live like this, it's absolutely he needs money. Once again, come on, fighters like that always
In November, Mayweather announced plans to meet John Gotti III again after their first encounter ended in controversy. The rematch was reportedly expected to happen in Las Vegas during Super Bowl weekend, but the event passed without Mayweather returning to the ring. That has led to further speculation that a potentially lucrative rematch with Manny Pacquiao could have become the bigger priority. Whether that fight actually happens remains a major question for boxing fans. That's all for this update. For more coverage of boxing news, major events, memorable moments, and the latest developments, make sure to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so you don't miss future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.